Okay, right. Okay, welcome to Stellaris First Contact. There may be a little bit of an issue as I pre-ordered a key for this like almost a week ago, and I've not actually gotten the game key yet, so I am having a look at things and trying to contact a few people to see if I can actually get the key, which may be a bit tricky, so we'll have to wait and see how that happens. But as we can see, indeed we have version 3.7 regardless, and there are a fair few changes that are actually going to be in this version of the game, so let's get interested in it and see how things are. Obviously we can see here, like, as Canis Minor, the little dog follows the hunter Orion, the Stellaris team is proud to bring you the 3.7 Canis Minor update. Canis Minor and the First Contact story pack focuses on exploring the fates of pre-FTL civilizations in the Stellaris universe. The pre-custodian release improves interactions with pre-FTL societies, while the story pack adds challenging origins like Payback and Broken Shackles, existential threats in Fear of the Dark, several new civics, and further expands upon the mechanics added in the custodian release. Collect observational insights while keeping them unaware, or reveal yourself to them and make diplomatic pacts to bring them into the space age. Cloaking and detection bring in new strategies and counter-strategies to both exploration and war. A fleet of undetected frigates can lay waste to critical bases in war, especially if the local detection arrays have been sabotaged. The Custodians have also added content to ancient relics. Completed archaeology sites can now be further exploited for a trickle of minor artifacts, and arco-technologies have been introduced. Look to the stars. You are not alone. Thank you for playing Stellaris. And yeah, click to go to the Stellaris wiki to read the full patch notes. I'm going to say don't show again, and I am going to have a look and see if I can load in this one. So this is a test game that I was doing with the species that is intending to be the one that I'm going to be using for First Contact. Obviously there's going to be a few changes. So for instance, this one we have us started as overtuned instead of the Payback origins. And let me just have a look at a few things. Okay, just give me a moment because I'm pinging out a few messages to people to try and figure out what I can potentially do. And yes, thank you, Paradox. I don't need an email saying that this has been released because I'm trying to get it. I am trying to actually get it all set up over here. But for the moment, we can probably have a look at a few things and just see what we are potentially going to be doing. Okay, so this is the species that I was planning, and I really was hoping that I was actually going to be able to get a start as good as this with the stream, but unfortunately this is not going to be what we're doing, because annoyingly we've got megastructure here, we've got all various first contacts, we've got wormholes, we've got gateways, we've got everything. I don't quite know what it was about this map roll, but it was just ridiculous in terms of what we were actually going to get. So let me just go in and edit these and see anything else that I need to be changing about them. So molluscoid, yep. Species name, list and traits. I don't think So we've got all of these options potentially, but I don't think many of them would actually work with our intended start. But let me just have a look at these. So spliced adaptability, few genetic sips, slices here and they can survive nearly anywhere. Leader lifespan minus 10 years, but habitability plus 20%. Boost power, army damage up, leader lifespan. Hello there, Lucas World. That's our streamer, on to another adventure to become Galaxy's next superpower and supreme dictator. Here's hoping. Here is hoping. Oh wait, yes, I think I remember some of these. So these aren't from the most recent one, but they are some interesting ones. Ah yes, incubators. I remember reading about that one. So yeah, unfortunately the site I purchased my key from can't actually redeem it quite yet. So I'm kind of sitting here refreshing the page, trying to see what's going on. I think I may have to be in a situation where I potentially have to buy it on Steam just so I can actually get it. I think I might do that. And if that's the case, I'm just going to have to deal with giving away a key for the base game. Not for the base game, for the DLC. Let me have a look and... yeah, okay, I think I'm just going to have to buy the first contact pack because it's just going to be a pain to try and wait for it. So I was trying to save a little bit of money, but apparently that's not going to work. Okay, let me just actually log in and make sure I can get all that. And confirm. Okay, there we go. Sign in confirmed. And okay. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to go back and restart the game because... okay. Stellaris is downloading. Okay. So let me just go back to the menu. Okay. And probably just need to do a quick start. Yep, there we go. First contact, you do not own this, so I do need to do a quick exit and restart. So please just give me one moment while I do that. Okay, new DLC has been added, so we should be able to go into this and get going. There we go. Okay, so we can now get started properly. Just close that and... okay, yeah, that's not... okay, yeah, that was not a good thing to do because it is just... yeah, the key has not activated or not allowed me to activate it. Anyway, let's go back in here. So we need to change our origin and we scroll down all the way to Payback. So warning, challenging origin. Start with 10 fewer pops than normal. Begin with several important technologies yet to be researched and with an infrastructural disadvantage. But we do have a special archaeological site in our system, the destroyed battleship of your former invaders. This origin will guarantee a number of pre-FTL civilizations throughout the galaxy, regardless of the pre-FTL civilizations and pre-sapient species slider setting. A random pre-FTL civilization will be uplifted to have the broken Shackles origin, and an advanced empire with the Your Ladder to the Sky origin is spawned somewhere in the galaxy. And damage to military superior empires is up 15%. So Broken Shackles and Payback are kind of two halves of the same start, because essentially it's like we fought back against our oppressors, but Broken Shackles didn't have that opportunity. Okay, right, now this is where I want to have a look at a few things. I want to see what traits we can potentially get. And yes, the overtuned, the yellow ones were what I was thinking. Okay, so we have non-adaptive, so minus 10% habitability, but we have very strong, resilient and conformists, but we are also slow breeds. So obviously pluses and minuses there. I don't think there's anything else I want to add for that. So click next. Have, fine. Molluscoid City, Payback Origins. Okay. So are there anything new here that we could potentially do? Slaver Guild warrior thing. Do I want to keep the citizen service? Yeah, I think these are probably still what I want to keep. Yes. So I did make this with the intent of having the Payback origins. So we do have, so we are authoritarian and also fanatic militarist. So claim influence cost down 20% and ship fire rate up 20%. Authoritarian gives us a bit more monthly influence and worker pop resource output up. We are Ogliarch, so hold an election every 20 years, which gives us plus 15% gain. We have citizen service, which means we gain access to the recruitment office holding. Our naval capacity is up 15%, and we gain unity from soldiers. And scavengers, in this society nothing goes to waste. Researching debris will grant both research and a portion of other resource costs of the destroyed fleet, and ships can be salvaged from some debris. So this is basically one where I created it. We have the soldier as our voice.
This channel is now under military control. Obey all instructions transmitted here and report any insurgent activity to the nearest occupation officer. Have a nice day.
There we go. So that's all done. Our flag. It's fine. We are, yeah, molluscoid ships. Random ruler. Okay, so there we go. So overwrite that. And okay, right. So I have been teasing things and testing out, and I think we're going to go for a cartwheel galaxy shape, just for something a bit interesting. 18 AI empires. Advanced AI starts, I think I'll put it at 4 to 8. We've got 2 fallen empires, 2 marauder empires. Tech/tradition cost is down a little bit, as is habitable world, but pre-FTL and pre-sapient species are up a tiny bit. Crisis strength is 1.25%, so a tiny little bit. 200 years until the mid-game start, 400 years until the end-game start, and 600 years until victory. Difficulty Commodore, which means the AI gets moderate bonuses to economy, research, and naval capacity. Scaling difficulty is off, so any advanced empires we encounter are going to be powerful from the get-go rather than building up over time. Difficulty adjusted to AI modifiers, however, is off, so the AI is only going to get the bonuses from Commodore and not additional ones. AI aggressiveness is normal, empire placement is random, advanced neighbours is on, hyperlanes, gateways, wormhole pairs are set to ×1, guaranteed habitable worlds is off, caravaneers, L-gates and xenocompatibility are on, and logistic growth ceiling is at 1.75% and growth required scaling is 0.25%. Let's go! So we are going to be seeing what galaxy we are going to spawn into, and unfortunately, whatever we have is probably going to be a disappointment compared to what I was playing in my test game, because that just had basically everything in it. Okay, so here we go. We had a deal. When the visitors from the stars revealed themselves, they offered us a fair contract, technological enlightenment to be repaid in installments. Within a generation, our planet was transformed into a so-called advanced civilization. Then we read the fine print. To repay our debt, they insisted we work for them on an indefinite term. When our leaders protested, the outsiders turned violent. We fought back. We won though, barely, and only after suffering sizable losses. Now our scientists have finally reverse engineered the secrets of FTL travel from the ships we destroyed. It's a big galaxy out there, but sooner or later we're sure to meet our benefactors again. In fact, we're looking forward to it. It's time to get some payback. Okay, so we can see here immediately that we have so a destroyed MSI warship right above us, and oh my goodness, look at all that debris around here. I don't think we're going to be able to investigate that, but oh my goodness, okay, wow, we don't even start off with any ships. Wow. Okay, so what research do we... Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Okay. So we start with... Yeah, there we go, debris field. Habitability minus 30%, building and district cost plus 15%, building and district upkeep plus 50%. Okay, no wonder why the devs are saying that this was a challenging start. But we also have unified purpose, which gives us plus 15% happiness, plus 25% amenities, plus 10% resources from jobs, plus 2 unification officer jobs, and will expire in 20 years. Okay, so we've basically got this to kind of counteract this. And we have a devastation of 33%, which, yeah, that is going to have an impact as well. So we start with a planetary administration. We've got a gene clinic, research labs, mineral purification plants, and an energy grid. Our population is 18, which is, yeah, 10 less than you normally start. And we probably need some housing, but unfortunately we are lacking 475 minerals for that. 575, sorry, required. Ouch. And look at all that debris we need to clear out. The sprawling slums, industrial wasteland. Wow. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So yeah, interestingly, we've got a research lab here, but we still need to actually research it. Same here, planetary administration. And yeah, we even need to research our corvettes. Bloody hell. Wow, okay. The good news is, okay, we've got Hell's Maw and XT81 Singularity. But the good news is it looks like if we can somehow manage to actually rush and get our ships, we might be able to block this off. Hello there, Riders of Satellites. How are you doing today? Yeah, I've just started on this and I've realised why. I just realised why Payback is listed as a difficult start, because you basically get nothing. You have nothing. Right, okay, well, you've got research speed plus 5%, you've got adaptable. What does our... So, Starbase and Investor, okay. So we might be able to get that before the next election? Maybe having Munster cheese and prosciutto. I'm jealous. I didn't overly have anything fancy myself for dinner, so I'm a little bit jealous. But hopefully if my mood picks up, I may be able to do some meal planning and actually get things Actually done. Okay, devastation is going down over time, so we are clearing that. We are clearing that, thankfully. Okay, first contact protocols. Our first encounter with alien life forms left us wary of others. Yeah, we will ward off those who would threaten us, and that's a good thing as well. That reminds me, I want to set our policies. So our diplomatic stance, the belligerent, we're not going to be cooperative. Isolationist, border friction plus 200%. Expansionist, unfortunately we can't do any of the other ones. Haven't had Munster in a long time. Well, I hope you are enjoying it. So, war philosophy unrestricted, subjugation oppressive, orbital bombardment indiscriminate, pre-FTL interference aggressive, pre-FTL enlightenment prohibited, initial border status closed, economic policy. I think we'll do a mixed economy. Hopefully that will be able to get our consumer goods up a little bit. Trade policy, we've only got one option. Debris, only got one option. Population controls, okay, yeah. So there. That should be our initial things set up. Let me just have a look at the stability and starbase things, but we don't have any of those options. We don't have any of those options, oh my goodness. Okay, the battle against the alien invaders left our home system full of debris, shattered warships and broken promises. The sheer amount of flotsam cluttering the area has made it harder to develop satellites and to launch spaceships from Bav. Under the proposed cleanup project, specially designed construction ships will utilize nets to dredge the space in near orbit, allowing us to approach the MSI warship that still looms over our capital. Initial issue special project, orbital debris cleanup project. There we go. Okay, so we need one construction ship. Can we build a construction ship? We can. Okay. Right. Okay, so we can build them. It's just a matter of we have no fleet at all. Okay, do we have any kind of... Okay, our housing situation has resolved itself. Okay, we've got a construction ship in orbit now. Or we have a construction ship, I presume. There we go. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, I've not actually had that up in quite a while. So have a look. Oh my goodness, okay, that is quite a change. That is quite a change from previous ones. Let me actually have a look. Yeah, so we had Nolia as a blue dragon with green stripes and orange accessories back in August, and now gone light blue with green. Interesting. So anyway, the construction ship's going over there. We need to save a bit more alloys to get a science ship up. So I've kind of wasted 10 months not realising that I could actually go and build one, but hey-ho. I'm just glad this is able to minimize or reduce overtime, which is thankfully good. So we've got 3 available jobs, 2 available housing now. We're getting plenty of amenities. No current unemployment because we've got more jobs than there are people, as we can see. Probably going to change. Where are 36 months? Okay, we've got no armies. Obviously no overlord holdings. Alloys, we have enough to make a science ship. And we get our first tradition as well, which is going to be discovery. and leaders. So we're going to need... Hopefully you're going to stay there. The survey speed plus 25% this early on is going to be good. Please say that you're just going to stay there. Ooh, expertise archaeo study. I'm going to say that's a new one I've not seen before. That's a new one I've not seen before. And there we go. Recruit you. Put you in here and set you to automatic surveying, because finally that is no longer locked behind a technology. I can just send you out there. I can send you out. Do we have map the stars? We do. Let's grab that. So that is survey speed plus 25% again. So whether that's 25 plus 25, so 50% for this scientist that we have. Anomaly discovery chance plus 10% and ship hyperlane detection range plus 1. So we can see that we've got quite a few things around here. Okay, the cleanup operation in our system is well underway. The amount of debris over Bav has been significantly reduced, and with clearing skies, our expectations for the future are also bright. Work continues, but things are looking better. That's about half done now, and we can have a look. That's... looks about the same. It's probably not going to... It's probably not going to completely disappear until this task is done, but going to be very interesting. Consumer goods will be run out in 12 months. Okay, fine. So market. Okay, add a new monthly trade by 3 of those and just see how that goes. Wait for the next month. There we go. That's got us back into the positive there. And if we also buy 1 food as well, that should, yep, that's all positive, and we are still making energy. We're still making energy. So 5 available housing, 3 available jobs, so there's no point in really putting up any extra ones because we won't have
recon pass completed.
Anything here. So what does this get us? So on clearing, could lead to recovery of technological data or resources. Okay, so yes, I will have a look at that then. We've got enough that we could probably build another science ship and get another leader in. So it will be tempting just to wait and see who we might get. Interesting to see who we might get for that. So busy governing the Bav sector, so that's basically just the planet here.
Science division report success.
Hey, there's our planetary administration and research labs. Okay, we can build more of those now. Fusion reactor, I think I will go for that one. And yeah, let's go for food from farmers.
Special project complete.
There we go. Debris field modifier removed. So we've now obviously got a new archaeological site, the aftermath of battle. And what do we need for that? Assign a scientist. Okay, so this is, yep. Okay. Obviously, well, I'm going to recruit you for this other science ship that we have. So congratulations. Go there and automatically survey. And then I'll grab another person. Adaptable? Sure. You'll be good enough. And... okay, can I actually not... it's got to be in a science ship then. Fine. Get you in orbit. That's the Adalog. There we go. That's... you, so you can survey that. I'm back out here and oh my goodness, 600 for mining stations, but we're going to need that and research stations as well. Okay, our intellectual physics, society and engineering research up 10%. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and I'm just looking at paths here. Just trying to see where we can potentially get some checkpoints in, because this looks like dead end. That's a dead end. This goes to there and there, but we don't know where those branch off to. That's another dead end. Then up to here, so we might be able to push forwards to this section and create a checkpoint there.
Completed.
Okay, robotic workers. Okay, so 401 unity gained, research option gained, robotic worker. Not quite enough energy. Oh, there we go. So someone's gained the resilient trait. Is that either of you? It is not. It is our physics researcher. Fair enough. Leader experience gain plus 25% and leader lifespan plus 25 years. Not bad. Okay, let's get another ship debris out and see what research we might be able to uncover from that one. Okay, survey speed plus 35%. Let's get that one on board as well. Very, very much, very admin heavy at the beginning of the game. Okay, yeah, we'll just complete that branch of the tree. Continue on for now.
Anomaly found.
Leave that for now. Because that was quite a high level. Oh no, just level 3 is just our scientist is not quite at the right experience for that. How is our in here? A few things to work on. A archaeological site. That not... Oh, right, that's up here. Okay, that's a completely different one. It's like... Crash Starship, yeah, I already knew about that one, but it's talking about a different archaeological site. Okay.
System reconnaissance completed.
So, because of the way I set this up, we have no guaranteed habitable worlds for us within a few jumps. That is going to be the same for every other... Oh no. That is going to be the same for every other empire in this. I've changed it from the previous stream where I had a couple of species as guaranteed spawns. I've now changed it so it's completely random across all of the species that I have. So we're not necessarily going to see the Mandosaur, the Inari, any of the other ones that I've made. But the good news is we might see some new ones. And hopefully the 001 Matrix will not appear in this one because I had a test game and they just completely stomped over me. Yeah, no problem, Riders and Satellites. Thanks for popping in and I hope you have a good rest of your day. So, like I was saying, hopefully we'll have a few new different empires coming in here. So Daggers gains arrested development, leader level cap -2.
Field engineers have cleared
That
the locker.
is an aggravation. Yeah, that's you. Okay, not as bad because you're just a researcher. You're not in one of the research ships. Okay, ceramo metal materials. Fair enough.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
So we've now got our corvettes. So here we are, ceramo metal materials and robotic workers. So we could actually start down this. I am tempted. I think I am going to go for that because if we can get robotic workers out, if we can get that out, then we can start putting our population up. If I cancel remove that, we should have enough food just on our own. And let's get another one of these cleared out and see what technology we can get from that one. Okay. And possibly perched on the event horizon of XT81 Singularity is some kind of mining apparatus. This may be a matter decompressor, a megastructure designed to mine materials from a black hole. While it is no longer fully functional, some mechanism preventing its spaghettification must still be operational. Ooh, okay, this may be actually a good start. This may be a good start. Okay, yeah, you are...
System reconnaissance completed.
Are doing that. Okay, our sensors cannot detect signs of life within the derelict warship, which would be to be expected. Yet the engines still faintly buzz and machines are at work inside the empty halls. There is good reason to believe the ship is still operational, and attempts to board it are sure to awaken its security system. We must proceed with caution. Some engineering research gained. Okay, can we get another good scientist? Not yet. So we'll just build another science ship, and honestly I think we get a couple of corvettes as well. Oh, and we've made first contact with the Omicron aliens. Let's pop in and see if I can identify who they are. I think that's a plantoid ship. No idea. However, so let's put an ambassador up and have a look, because we're going to want to lock that down. Honestly, we're going to want to lock that down. So I think that also means when we get some more alloys, it's going to be another construction ship. So we can force our way over there and actually manage to grab that space, because we do not want to be boxed in this early. We do not want to be boxed in this soon and this early. So obviously send you out to investigate as well. And then there we go. So we now have two corvettes. Two corvettes with their mega power. There we go. Okay, so construction ship. So move you there, and then when the second construction ship is done, we'll be moving around as well. Oh, pristine jewel. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, we've got standardized corvette patterns. But pristine jewel, that is one of the special Gaia worlds, if I remember correctly. So unfortunately, as much as I'd like to grab that one, we will incur the wrath of our galactic elders if we do so. Okay, so how much do we need? Okay, 89 from the looks of it. For that one, and
recon pass completed.
Oh, sorry, not you. Send up there. So we can start locking down this section, hopefully. The anomaly found, yeah. Okay, I think this is probably... Yeah, this is... yeah, okay, we're gonna be... That is very close to them. Okay, so the yurt are our precursor species. I cannot remember what special item they give us, but... We're going to have to push forwards to this one then.
System reconnaissance completed.
Can I mark it? I want to buy 7 of those. Let's see how expensive. Is that going to tip us into negatives? It is. So let's see. Use that a tiny bit and see if that puts us back in the positive. It does. And it does mean that we are gaining 15 alloys.
Recon pass completed.
There's nothing we can build there. And there's our ruined matter decompressor. We need 7,500 unity and 20,000 alloys. And it will take... That is... 12.5 years, I believe. 12.5 years. But they will give us 2,000 minerals in exchange for 100 energy. And of course, we're also going to need mega engineering to unlock all that. So that's going to be a long-term goal, let me just say. Can we not? Oh, they've already taken that. They've already taken that. It's going to be an aggravation. Okay, so if I build one there, and then hopefully we can lock this down. Okay, centered around a tundra planet. I don't think that's us. As we've located the home system, we may try to abduct. Go for it. Go for it. Plantoid, Tundra World. I don't think that's one of my created ones. I could be mistaken. What do we have here? Society Research. We'll go for that one. Yeah, even if we're boxed in, I mean, potentially, yeah, all we know is a Tundra World. Ooh. Okay. Right, we have generated right next to the Broken Shackles Empire. Because free at last, the former slaves are finally free from their oppressors. And then Stellar Culture Shock will expire in 2.2 years. Ooh, okay. Right, so that's going to be a very hodgepodge mix of people. And how is our... yes. Okay, so we can dissect these. Construction crews are cleaning debris, repairing damage and securing rooms, turning the warship that once terrorized our world into a base of operations. Amidst the wreckage, we have uncovered the bodies of the ship's crew, or rather what's left of them. What to do with these remains is a matter of public debate. So do we dissect them for a bunch of society research, or do we parade them through our cities for a bit of influence? I think, seeing as we are potentially going to be going up against MSI, I think we'll dissect them and see if we can actually get a little bit of information on them. Because obviously I do have the Nemesis DLC, which does mean that we can get assets and information.
Construction complete.
Okay, good, and I'm just going to come over here and grab that as well, and finish up our first research tree. Excuse me one moment. I do find it amusing just how much you can see my avatar moving when I sneeze. Even if you don't hear it, you definitely see it. So, yep, you're moving up there to grab that one.
Completed.
Oh, grabbing this one up here, and that should hopefully be enough. Okay, and the non-aliens in the Folnigar, Dunblane, Pytham. Okay, where are those? Oh, interesting. Okay, so they are fairly close by. That looks like it may be a... yeah. Oh, either an Overlord one or the Hegemony one. So those could be interesting to interact with. I think I'm going to create... no, okay, I'm going to send you all the way down here. Build a starbase, and then we'll grab these two as well. But yeah, this is a bit unfortunate. It is a bit unfortunate. We seem to have generated in quite a busy space. A brave team of covert special forces has escaped Omicron aliens' territory with hostages captured from one of their colonies in the Entham system, which is their homeworld. They were able to land on a remote part of the planet in the cover of darkness and seize several live aliens, as well as a large stash of technological hardware that is sure to help us decode their language and assess their technological level. Though the operation went without a hitch and our operatives were able to escape without pursuit, it's probably too much to hope for that the Omicron aliens remain ignorant of our actions. So, do we interrogate them or do we vivisect? I think we vivisect. Okay, yeah, that is definitely not one of my generated ones, because I do not recognise that portrait. I definitely do not recognise
any contact.
that portrait.
Construction complete.
And yep, send. Maybe I should actually, you know, send this one down here to build a starbase, and then you can head over here. That's probably a better option. That's probably a slightly better option. It is annoying that we weren't able to get Surma. But hopefully, seeing as we know that they've just got that one territory, hopefully that means we'll be able to do a few things. And, of course, with the new stuff in the DLC, we might be able to actually get working on some of that today.
Science Division report success.
Okay, active cloaking. This fleet is
Science
not
Division
cloaked.
reports a new breakthrough.
Ships in this fleet are not capable of cloaking. Okay, Admiral. Do we have cautious? Congratulations. Physics research and yeah, let's actually start going all in on the robo modding. And oh yeah, we do have enough to do. Let's do, yes, the last 3 of those, just to see what technologies we get from that. Okay, and Fleet Manager, if I can remember where it is. Okay, home base is going to obviously be Biv.
Construction complete.
And reinforce. So unfortunately that's only going to be 1, but build mining stations, research station. Just basically build that all up over here. Okay, one of our scientists have gained the resilient trait. Okay, that's one of the ones. It looks like you. That science ship there, which is good enough. And build starbase. And then obviously build mining stations and then come back there. Okay, first event. Okay, we have concluded our study of the Omicron aliens. Hey. Okay, so we have the Belmakose cooperated with us as we sought to translate their language and access their computer systems. So, tiny bit of influence. 618 society research. Ends the first contact procedure with the mandate of Indam I. Our knowledge of their internal organs will be of use during espionage operations, and intel is set to 35.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Okay, egalitarian and fanatical spiritualist. Well, I'm going to say respect for authority or else. Okay, second alien encounter. We already knew we were not alone in the universe. Yet we found our second contact with another spacefaring civilization unsettling. Like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to ours. Their intentions seem far more benign than those of our former masters. Perhaps we were just unfortunate with our first alien encounter. After all, there must be some good in the galaxy. Okay, so analysing the competition, the designs of our former masters have grown clear. The way they approached with enlightenment only to train us to become better slaves. Their well-honed plans and protocols, and their calculated lies. Our world was clearly not their first attempt, but rather an example of their core business strategy. Interesting, okay. So we do have information on our first, well, second species. So let's unpause quickly and see. Okay, yeah, they are basically nestled right up against us. So unfortunately, they are going to probably be our first main war target. But let's see. Okay, spy network. Let's put you in to do a little bit of espionage. So, has Casus Belli on us for animosity and ideology. They have one planet. We don't know what their species is or their trade, or their empire size rather. We do know their diplomatic weight. We don't know their origin, but we do know that their founder species is plantoid, tundra preference, budding, enduring, quarrelsome. And they are a theocratic republic. So they've got an interesting flag, I will say that. Ruler traits, champion other people, and expansionist. Okay, let's see if we can get any information. This we cannot. It's a tundra world, size 19, but that's about it. Okay, right, yeah, we are going to be unfortunately going to war. We are going to be going to war against these because they are in our way. And yep, of course, they've closed borders to us, but if we get a little bit of closing technology, we might be able to sneak our science ships in past them.
Science Division report success.
A moment to think things through. Okay, yeah, we'll go for planetary region. And
Field engineers have cleared a blocker.
okay, so that one just gave us some unity and some alloys, which is fine. So industrial wasteland. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, just put that to the side. I didn't realise that. So Great River, max agricultural districts +2, and all rich caverns, maximum mining districts +2. Okay, so that gives us some interest then. And okay, oh dear. A small self-propelled cache just entered the edges of our home system, loudly announcing its arrival with a signal beacon. Once retrieved, the cache revealed its grim contents, a lengthy list detailing all the military assets we destroyed during the war against our invaders, complete with crew casualties and the estimated value of each destroyed vessel. Our former invaders are officially demanding war reparations. This despite the fact that they are the ones who invaded us. Even more outrageously, they also claim that all the destroyed ships in our system are still their property, and any attempt to destroy, refit, or retro-engineer the wreckage will put us in breach of terms and condition. A debt collection agency will soon contact us to settle the matter. Okay, they will visit us in 5 years' time and begins the debt collectors event chain. Oh dear. Right. Okay, so this is still being excavated. We might be able to reinforce and upgrade a couple of ships, but we're probably not going to be able to do anything against them. I don't think. Which is going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's build an industrial district after all of that. Okay, so the Hokaja system have reported a significant Sigma aliens presence. Oh, Hokaja, where is that then? Ah, right there with a Savannah world. It includes at least one major military installation. Not identified any planetary settlements of note. A preliminary target list is being put together. Let's capture some of them for closer investigation. So obviously we have no idea who's around here, what they're doing, or anything like that. Okay, so we've got 5 ships in. We've got 5 ships in that fleet now. This is a little bit nerve-wracking. Okay, exotic gases. We're not going to be able to get up there for a while, though. We are not going to be able to get up there for a while. So we can get 3 spaceports. Not too many, seeing as we are a very, very small section. I don't think that's going to be worth it. Here we go. Okay. This is very, very, well, I'm gonna say it's very coincidental that we managed to spawn right next to them. If this is how it is intended to go, it's a little bit disappointing because it kind of takes the mystery out of things. But the fact that we are just so close to each other is fascinating. So when we first made contact with the Mandate of Intham 1, we marvelled at the speed with which they deciphered our language. We now understand why. When our former masters tried to bend us, they kidnapped our people. Some of these unfortunates wound up on an MSI ship. To their lasting credit, along with the other indentured assets on board, they mutinied, crashing into an uninhabited planet. This brave act of rebellion eventually resulted in the birth of the Mandate of Intham 1. We have a common enemy and a shared history, and perhaps together we can forge a future free from oppression. Okay. Right, so this actually potentially puts us up as allies. So unity gained. Citizen League of Biv's opinion changes by +50, and their opinion of us changes by +50 as well. So maybe more subjugation than war. Maybe more subjugation rather than war. Yeah, proposed subjugation. Yeah, they won't do that. Yeah. Acceptance -1,804. Most of that coming from hostile attitude and loyalty. I mean, it could be fun. It could be fun. Oh, no. Wrong way. The Overlord conflicts. Yeah, that's still nowhere. Oh no, it has gone down a tiny bit. It has gone down a tiny bit. A tributary, 1,600. Solarium, 3,000. Prospectorium. Nah, okay. They won't really accept that. So I think it's going to be more invasion and potential subjugation rather than anything. That okay. Just some more unity and alloys. And we've got, yeah, more important matters to focus on. Oh, hang on. Okay, so we've got the Silver Guard, which is a military dominance and hierarchical union. Extreme centralization of political and military power. So those are going to give us some extra unity. What are you about? No autocratic rule, no conquest, and low naval capacity. What I'm trying, it's difficult to get a bunch of alloy. It's difficult to get a bunch of alloys in. So 216.3, or we could do that. Okay, so 10 is 500 for the moment. I'm going to say, do we have any more ship debris? We do, so we are just clearing that out as well.
Construction complete.
And what is going to be our next? So we need synthetic, that one. We need the flesh is weak. The unyielding. We just have a look. Defense platform. Okay. Never surrender. I mean, this one could be good, but I don't think we're going to have anywhere near enough capacity to go up against our former benefactors. Supremacy is probably actually going to be a better one. Subterfuge, probably not. That one, mercantile. Expansion, domination. Diplomacy, adaptability, no. No. Of course, I keep on getting confused between the unyielding and domination ones because I keep on thinking that they're the domination one, despite it's been there for absolutely ages, I keep on thinking it is relating more to war and such rather than it is. So I think, yeah, supremacy. So adoption effects, plus 20 naval capacity and plus 20% army damage. How much is that going to cost us? 1,276. Okay. And then it's going to take us 36 months to get the next one. So we're going to have to be very picky on which one. I think we're probably going to go for fleet logistics. Okay, what is our construction ship doing? Okay. We'll disband you. And you are building a research station there. Okay, that's good. I think I'm going to
Construction complete.
upgrade this one because we've got the matter decompressor here. Oh, here we go. An archaeological site in our empire has been fully excavated. So let's see. We have gained complete control of the derelict warship systems. We now must decide what to do with it. Depending on our needs, it could be a powerful asset for either war or research. So we've got a flagship restoration or habitat restoration.
New sit rep.
Sit rep indeed. So restoring the warship. So this could be the gem of our fleet. Be repaired and turned into a functioning flagship or a habitat restoration. This former instrument of death will be fully converted into a functioning habitat. Ooh. Okay, so that costs half the amount of research. So that finishes in 60 months. That's 5 years. That may not be enough time. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going to risk it. I am going to risk it. I think if I'd actually been aware of that being able to actually build the construction ships, I'm probably would have been more aware of it all. Okay, so you're on flagship restoration, automatic surveying. Okay. So what does this have? Holy World. This planet is considered sacred by a nearly fallen empire. Colonizing it will anger them greatly. Admittedly, it's only a size 10 and doesn't have any special thing. Okay, so yep, we've managed to catch some of them, so let's vivisect them.
Taking evasive action.
Yep, fair enough. They're obviously now hostile to us because we've just come in and cut them up. Which is, you know, not unexpected.
Enemy contact.
Not unexpected. Okay, we did lose one of our science ships.
Science division report success.
Okay, where are you? Okay, you're up there. So, go to emergency FTL jump and go MIA for the time being. Yes. You're not going to be able to do much else. Okay, there's a bunch of Unity and yeah, let's do an Edicts Fund and have a look to see what we've got here. So we've got a fortify the port. Research subsidy. And okay, we don't have the one where I was. Okay, research subsidies is going to put us massively over our Edicts Fund. Going to put us massively over our Edict Fund. Let's have a look here. So we can do a shipyard and a gun battery, and then that means a Crusaders. And then obviously as we upgrade this and go across, we can get a few more options. Fleet logistics. Minus 300. Oh yeah. I was going to say minus 314 months. What? But yeah, we are losing a little bit of Unity. That's going to be we've got 100 months worth of Unity left. And how long will that Edicts Fund? 45 months. Okay, don't actually overly want survey speed. Go improved deflectors and we'll try that. Situation log, how much? 42 months. So still 3.5 years. That's probably not going to be enough again, unfortunately. Aliens here, can't overly see. Okay, that's just one ship there, but that may be a science ship. Okay. So the aliens are now known to be the Figari. We've also gained progress towards hydroponics.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Receiving a transmission from the Mishawen League. Tickling hegemony. There we go. So yes, I think that is indeed a hegemony or hegemony origin, because we've got the two small empires here and then we've got a relatively larger one there. Okay, so that means we are going to have to upgrade this one as well, because those are basically, I suppose technically we've got 3 entries into our empire, but if we basically camp out on the XD81 Singularity and then Rastaban, we should hopefully be able to manage a few fleets intersecting, and we are probably also going to need to make sure that we have some detection facilities there as well. So we've still not overly gotten enough information about you or you with. I mean, we can gather information, add an asset, commence when ready, and then do the same here. Is going to mean that we have a bit less.
Construction complete.
We are going to be losing a bit of energy each month. Okay, we have a basic. Okay, so we have a basic person. What are we lacking in? We lacking in? Other than energy, of course. Might as well just build one of those. Then society management. So we have 48 minor artifacts. We are gaining 1.2 a month from stations. Unfortunately, it's like sell to private collection, giving you 500 energy. Kind of takes a bit more than it used to. Mainly because you are just getting so many of them anyway. Mainly because you're just getting so many of them. Okay. Yeah, we can see there. So we've got 52 minor artifacts and we're getting +1. Well, a little bit more than that. Let's see, what are you? Flagship restoration? Are you actually all able to help? 21 months? No. Maybe not, but okay. I'll just put you on to assist research then. Just on the planet generally. Because that will bump things up. What do we have here? Engineering research +26. Okay, I'm not sure if that's really done anything, but this is getting nerve-wracking. Oh no, this is getting a little bit nerve-wracking. Yes. Okay, 17 months on that. We should be... Yeah, we should be able to do all of this. Get our edicts fund back up and not lose quite as much UT. 21 months for the improved deflectors as well. Fleet manager, okay, we can. That good. Don't need to upgrade apparently. We can enforce. Oh no, here we go. Dear Citizen League of Biv, we are contacting you on behalf of the Minimar Specialist Industries regarding an outstanding debt. Being a fledgling spacefaring society, we understand you may not be in a position to repay the full amount. Our aim is to aid you in selecting an appropriate repayment plan, one which will settle any outstanding debts without stifling economic growth. Accordingly, we are happy to offer you a consultation free of charge. It is our ardent wish that this matter can be settled amicably. Yeah, who are you? Even before our people first reached the stars, we understood that everyone has a role to play in this galaxy. Some cultures crave power, others pursue knowledge. We evolve to favour service. The one who has never felt the joy of unselfish service has missed the very theme of life. To bow down is not to be diminished, it is to uplift those around you. Okay, so what if we say we refuse to pay? We're truly sorry you were unable to reach an agreement in this matter. Is there any chance you would be willing to reconsider? According to the terms of the contract, if a debtor is unwilling or unable to pay, we are required to seize assets on behalf of our client. So I imagine this would be potentially a game over. Let's reconsider. Oh Lord, that's a lot. Oh Lord, that's a lot. Right, okay. According to the estimations we previously submitted, the amount you owe to our client is equivalent to, let me actually do the maths, 1,481 and 893 energy credits. We are happy to offer you a variety of repayment plans. And I love how if you've somehow managed to actually get that amount of credits, you can just pay it off immediately. Okay, so 5,000 energy credits every 15 years, 2,500 consumer goods, or 1,250 alloys. Is there anything else we can offer? If you are unable or unwilling to cover the energy cost, you may repay your debt by pledging a certain percentage of your labour pool to Minimar Specialist Industries. Your workers will be transported to their designated job sites and will be provided with basic accommodation until they have successfully repaid the debt. It is worth noting that said workers do not need to be full citizens. Any able bodies will do. Ooh. We could give them robots. We could actually give them robots, potentially. So basically you're asking for slaves. The correct term is indentured servants. Slavery is an unfair practice based on exploitation of pre-existing power structures. Our exchanges are based solely on the terms of contract. Yeah, we'd prefer to pay using energy, so... Okay, right, I'm going to have to make a little bit of a note here. So 5,000 energy credits every 15 years is 1,000 credits every 100, is every 3,000 credits. No, wrong thing. 1,000 credits every 3 years, or 333. And we are currently getting 13 a month. I say 30 times 12 is 157. So we'll be at half of that, but we will be potentially able to increase that. 2,500 consumer goods every 15 years. So that's 500 every 3 years, or 1,600. But we're only making it 8, which is again half of that amount. Or 1,250 alloys every 15 years, which is 250 every 3 years, which is then not 67, it's 83. We're currently making 19. So alloys. We will return in 15 years to collect the first installment and ensure you're happy with the terms. Okay, so we might be able to get some robots down by then. Okay, so what of these can we potentially get rid of? Obviously can't get rid of that. Mineral purification plants. I think we'll actually be able to replace that one. So what am I looking for? Robot assembly plant. I'm looking for a robot assembly plant so we can make robots so we can give them to MSI So we can give them indentured servitude without actually having to give our species. And apparently you have declared us your rival. Oh, hang on. Let's say, there we go, declare rivalry. Ah. Okay, so that's not the hegemony one, it's the common ground one. So start as members of a non-hegemony federation. Okay, fair enough. So we need to make sure we have 1,250 alloys by the beginning of 2230 to pay off some of our debt. Because this is going to be an interesting thing. So yeah, quite a few people are not fond of us. Let's just say that. People aren't fond of us. And we are number 26. Just in terms of... got two options here. So that was survey speed plus 25%, adaptable, and anomaly discovery chance.
Project complete.
Okay, so we've got a flagship. The retrofit of the former MSI warship is complete. We now have at our disposal a vessel of massive power and significance. Watch out, Galaxy 2,400. Probably won't be able to merge them. Nope, we are not able to do that. So we've got gale speed, fleet logistician. Why is that so difficult to say? I think we'll actually swap around, so we'll get you commanding the recovered asset. And let's see what it... Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, recovered asset class enlightenment vessel. 15,000 hull points, 1,560 armor, 1,200 shields, speed of 118, evasion of 5.6%, 1 cloaking strength. As we can see here, basic cloaking field generator. So we can potentially send this. We can potentially cloak this and send it around to investigate. So there we go. After decloaking, the cloaking field generator needs 120 days before it can be again. Can we get any information about this? Does not look like it. Fair enough, so we're going to need a little bit more information about that. But we do now have a couple of science ships that are free, so I'm just going to send you search that. You are just waiting and you are assisting research. Good. And this, your home base, is going to be X81. Send you over there. Oh, society research, almost missed that. Okay, do we want off-world trading company? We'll go for pop growth speed. Yeah, robot modification points. I cannot believe we got robot modification. We got robots that quickly. I think that is honestly going to be our solution. Just push out as many robots as we can. Push out as many robots. Oh, their fleet power is inferior. Okay, proposed subjugation. Maybe.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, the Figuran Council have audaciously laid claim to the BIV system. So if we accept that, so establish it. Yeah, okay. So either way. Okay, improve deflectors. Oh, such speed. I think we'll go for that one. We are equivalent to you, okay. Unfortunately, okay, yeah, I think actually I'm going to change this. So you're Rastabon instead. So you're going to go there and Rasticon as well. Let's see who we've got. Okay, that just flicked over. Let's actually recruit you. So unyielding, combat disengagement chance -33%. However, if we put that obviously on our less desirable fleet, aka the ones that we can actually hopefully build back if we need to do so. Okay, right. I know I'm looking for an option. I cannot remember what it was, but I know I'm looking for something. Not the expansion planner, not planets and sectors, policies. Okay, so citizen species, refugees from species with full citizenship may. Robotic workers obviously allow wealth creation. Or am I think I'm honestly just thinking of an edict that we don't have yet. I think I'm just thinking of an edict we don't have yet. So either way, if we do that, we've got our robot pop. We have a robot population. Okay, abandoned life pod, that just gives us some more society research. Nothing particularly special. Oh yeah, and I did destroy all of our construction ships because we weren't able to do anything. Yeah, I did do that, didn't I? Whoops. Claims. So let's see. So for some reason you've not pushed up to there. Makes me very vicious. We can make those claims and then we need 120 for that one. Okay, that was interesting music. Okay, what do we potentially want? Probably some food. A signal within the unusual pattern of interference in the Lendu system. There's a strong society and physics researcher. That is the last bit of that. So we'll just come over here and build extra stations just to get those items. And comet sighted! We have a comet! Okay, so what did I say we needed? Okay, yeah, we should be more than okay. Yeah, let's just do all of those. And hopefully, obviously, the more we do, the more we're going to increase what we have, and the more we're going to be able to potentially do a few. Okay, so proposed subjugation 1,450 for a hostile attitude.
Science Division reports a new
maybe we'll be able to change that. Maybe it'll be something else. We've already got gene clinics. Suppose we technically could do that. I suppose I could actually also, because it gives us pop growth speed, yeah. Organic pop assembly speed. But I could, there we go, disable that. Because that removes 2 jobs there. Unfortunately, that does mean we do have 2 specialists unemployed, but for the moment, so obviously if we disable that and then we make sure that the roboticist is high.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
In terms of importance. Okay, there's our research speed. Basic combat roles. I'm gonna
Construction
gamble
complete.
on where that potential stealth option is going to be. Reinforce that as well. So we've got, should be 18. We are losing a tiny bit of energy. We are losing a tiny bit of energy. What do we have? Research assistance, comet sighted, and we've still got the unified purpose. But yeah, that's going to expire in less than a year. So what can we put in here other than that? So administrative offices, turn consumer goods into Unity, alloy foundry, autochthon memorial, produces 1 Unity. I think probably that is going to be better, at least in the short term, compared to having the gene clinic. Yeah, you're declaring me your rival, I get it. Oh, actually, yes, because we could probably remove that now. We don't need that. Yeah, so that puts us at a net positive. And let's just bump up the speed a tiny bit more and keep going.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
There we go. Unlocks feature robo modding, so we can make specialist robots now. And what other things do we have here? Okay, engineering research, so we'll grab that because we've got the level 1 from the other physics and society as well. Okay, and negotiations for a new Strategos are underway. Oh yeah, I upgraded this, but I didn't actually give it any modules. So we want a shipyard and a gun battery, and then we obviously want the crew quarters. So a new ruler has been elected. So space miner and fortifier, and agenda is secure the borders. So defense platform build cost down, defense platform damage up, and defense platform hull points are up. Okay, let's build a city district because that's going to give us a clerk job. We don't necessarily need the housing, but we are probably going to need to unlock a building slot soon enough. Yep, unspent robot points. Ooh, that's a pretty design. So yeah, mechanical habitability plus 200% and immortal. What is this saying? Clear blockers. We can clear blockers. Okay, well, if we do that one. Okay, we're not going to have enough for that, so let's cancel that one. Get our energy back up. There we go, plus 25 a month. And we're still doing plus 4 on the alloys. So then if we come over here, and there we go, so industrial wasteland, we can clear that one as well. So BAV is obviously our core sector, and I really don't know about this Gaia world because it's almost tempting to go and colonize it because we need that second ship ever. Yeah, that's still, hostile attitude is still ridiculously damaging for
Science
us.
Division reports a new breakthrough.
But we'll have to see in a moment anyway. Okay, there we go. Fleet supremacy, that was what I was trying to think of. And planetary capital. So we probably want that
Complete.
as well. We probably want some of that as well. And you do your appropriate fleet. So Strategos, Daggerall, and the eye for talent trait will be also good for us. So we've got 1 mid-level and 1 low-level worker unemployed. Obviously just keeping an eye on that. That is, yep, our
Field
main
engineers
species.
have cleared a blocker.
Placements in transit, that's fine. 3 unemployed workers, and okay, what do we need? Need entertainment desperately. We need entertainment desperately. We've only got 44% stability. 38% pop approval rating. A local rivalry, imperial hegemony, low naval capacity usage. Keep complaining about that. Harm relations. That one, then we can declare rivalry, and that will make a few people. Ooh, you're at war with an unidentified empire, and you're currently registering as inferior. Oh no, there we go, equivalent. Boo. They just managed to get some of their fleets back. Boo.
Science Division reports success.
Basic combat rolls, that one. And... I think if we do energy credits for that one, and then hopefully Hollow Theatres will do 2 entertainment jobs, so we'll be able to get a couple of these unemployed pops back into employment. We don't need housing at the moment. We probably want to do a couple more of these.
Cleared a blocker.
Oh no, probably what I want to do is one of those and one mining district, just so we can get those
Science
in
Division
place.
reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, right. Basic strike craft, planetary defense hangars, hangar bay, army damage coil gun. I think we'll go for the corvettes.
Field engineers have cleared a blocker.
We'll do the corvettes because I want to get a second, well, technically I suppose third fleet done. And pretty much if we do that, we can reinforce with 1 ship, and then that would obviously create that one. That home base is going to be Viv. Probably aren't able to get a new leader for that one. Have to wait and see. Population assembling in 9 months. So yeah, we've still only got 1 robot, but got 2 trait points and 4 total picks. So let me just have a look at the species. Does not have planet preferences, so we can potentially go and colonize a couple of things. So power drills, harvesters, superconductive, efficient processors. Unfortunately not enough trait points for that one. Double jointed, bulky, durable, high maintenance, mass produced, custom made, recycled, luxurious, streamlined protocol, or high bandwidth. Yeah, I think we'll leave that for as it is for now, and then we'll be able to just build them up, and potentially when we start colonizing different areas we'll be able to grab a few different ones and figure things out and specialize from there, most likely. Okay, so equivalent, so whatever your war was, you obviously ended it with someone. Change you back. Hostile. Last month it changed by +2. Go. Could offer you a trade deal. Saucy. You want food? Apparently, yes. Okay, apparently they will actually accept food. Wow, you must be really desperate for that to give it +37. Okay. Yeah, you must seriously be desperate for food if you're willing to give that this much. Okay, the Imperium of Fabrias. Okay, authoritarian, pacifist, and spiritualist. Okay, I'll give you 1,500 food.
Science Division report success.
That gives plus 91. So that should hopefully give us... There we go. So they've accepted that. There we go. It's increased. And what do we get here? Some more energy credits. And... yeah, honestly, let's just keep doubling down on the energy credits, because if nothing else... Why are you no longer... because you're pathetic. Oh my goodness. Okay, right. So we can conquer, make a tributary, or vassalize. Systems we occupy will be released as a new tributary if they include at least one planet. Or vassalize. Systems we occupy will be released as a new vassal if they include at least one planet. I don't think they have a planet. No, they do not. Okay, I guess,
Standing by to commence offensive operations.
we're just going to declare war on them then.
Weapons free.
Fair enough. Okay, which one? So, yep, take point. I'm going to get you to take point. There we go. Okay, come on. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Okay, this is going to be very interesting.
Engaging enemy station.
Okay, maybe I should actually put the 2.4 fleet power point, maybe. How the hell have you gone up? How on earth have you gone up in terms of power? I do not know. Okay, we lost 3 corvettes there. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be best if we just... Okay, so if we push forwards here, that should not be... Oh, really?
Fleet action underway.
Cloaking strength +3. Block outside sensors from being able to see in or out. A system.
Engaging
Could have
enemy
been quite a
station.
fun... That's the Class M Red Giant. Oh, okay. Okkajar could be a very useful planet for us. Yeah, this heck dust clouds is all over this place. Wow. I think that's all over this place.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, there's our Corvette builds. Fusion missile. I recall that being important now. Now, was, is. Okay, so we got 10% on our war exhaustion versus... Oh wow, cloaking strength high. Ah yes, because of the dust cloud. Fair enough. Okay, so you need to have at least one level of cloaking to actually be able to take
Fleet
advantage
action
of
underway.
those. Then...
Engaging enemy station.
So you do need to have at least one level of cloaking to be able to take advantage of these sections. Is that actually a planet there then? Yes, it is. Okay, so we are going to need armies. S25. So we are actually going to need some armies to land on this and be able to get that planet for ourselves. But oh my goodness, I can imagine that being such such a
Fleet action underway.
major boon for us. Because seriously, cloaking strength +3 from a nebula, that's got a planet on it as well. It's a savannah world, which I think we actually would be able to get some decent habitability from. Okay, let's bring you over here and just have a look. Can we not see? Doesn't look like it. Oh, you're only just colonizing it. Oh my goodness.
Fleet action underway.
Oops. Oh my goodness, I did not realize that. Oh my goodness. They're desperately trying to colonize it, but we are bombarding their colonization efforts. Okay, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. At all. Wow, okay. That's going to be ours soon enough then. Oh my goodness, look at that. So, 2020, 30, 0801. Crap. I've just realised time has been flying by so quickly. We are going to need a lot of alloys within the next 2 years. We're going to need a lot of alloys in the next 2 years. Oops. I kind of forgot about that. Anyway, if we build that up, hopefully that will help us. It's a good thing I looked at that, because otherwise I would have been completely blindsided by all of that. I would seriously have been completely blindsided by all of that.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Oh, hang on. Okay, right, you've got quite a few fleets here then.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Right, this may be a little bit tricky. Yep, that's gone. Okay. Good news is it's going to regenerate over here. It's going to regenerate over here. So if nothing else, we're going to fight them to a standstill.
Reports a new breakthrough.
If nothing else, we're going to fight them to a standstill. Naval capacity or soldier jobs. Let's just do hydroponics farming and get that done, because it is halfway. It is halfway. Mandate of Intham. They're preparing to declare war on us. You. Oh boy. Right, this may be difficult. This may be a little bit difficult because this is us. And we don't overly have our fleet
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
in position. We don't overly have our fleet in position. Good news is we are making an absolute ton of alloys at the moment. How much is that? That's 2,000, 4,500. Okay, repair.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Okay, where are you? Okay, that's going to be difficult. Defensive. Can I really afford it? I cannot. Market. Let's sell some food.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Okay, so still got 3 people unemployed. Is this just because the robots are taking all the jobs? This honestly just because the robots are taking all the jobs. Well, they're farmers for the moment. Farmers for the moment. And yeah, obviously that is a priority. Culture worker. Dana, Okay, 2 enforcer jobs, 1 politician. Corporate buildings, building slot +1. And that is an upkeep of 8 versus 5, so that's 3 extra for the moment. It's 3 extra for the moment. Obviously we are losing minerals, so I think we'll just do that. What else do we have? No, not that one. Do that one. Either way, we need all of these alloys. We are saddened to learn you weren't able to collect the agreed amount in time. We have adjusted your payment plan, halving the required sum for the next installment. We will now seize a segment of your population. Our client also accepts repayment in the form of dedicated work hours. Some of your population. Okay. It's worth noting that these workers need not be full citizens of yours. Okay, number of owned pops fulfilling the following condition. Pop is enslaved. Okay, can I... citizenship. Okay, apparently you can't technically enslave. Technically you can't enslave robots then. Oops. Okay, right, we've had to give up some of our population. If you continue with your payments at the current rate, you'll be able to repay your debt in exactly 29,637 years. Oops. The good news is, I can use those alloys now to actually reinforce this fleet.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
The debt collectors departed from our home system, but the deep sense of dread still linger. Given their dedication to their employer, they will never stop harassing us. Even if we somehow manage to repay the full sum, they will come up with something else. Interest rates, legal loopholes, small print hidden in documents we don't remember signing. If we can't buy back our freedom, we have no choice but to fight for it. The only question is how. With weapons or words? With weapons. We can now use the Payback casus belli to declare war. Begins the even the score event chain. We defeated them once and we can do it again, but it won't be easy. The first time, they weren't expecting us to fight back. Now, they'll attack us with the full might of their fleet. To have any chance, we must bide our time and prepare ourselves. This is a battle we cannot afford to lose. Okay, so fleet power is equivalent to ours, at least for the moment.
Reports enemy contact. Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Okay, that's fine. Reasonably speaking.
Alert code 1 in effect. Enemy offensive action imminent. This is not a drill.
Okay, right. Impose ideology. They adopt the ethos and government form of mandate of Intham 1. And our ruler have to abdicate. Okay, right. I think this means I'm going to have to buy some of these just to get a few things up, and okay, 1, 2, and 3 there. That was not anywhere near enough.
Taking
yep, there we go.
action.
Okay, that's a 2.1 power fleet there. We're actually going to be able to...
Spaceport
Nope.
reports enemy contact.
Right, okay. Go back. Reinforce in Biv. Make that your home station.
Station reports enemy contact.
And honestly, just stay there. Your home station is Biv. Your home station is noted as Biv. So just stay there.
Lost to enemy action.
Can I cancel that? I can. And We can put those there instead. So basically we'll just ring fence our home planet. That was not what I wanted. Society research. Faculty of Archaeo Studies. Okay, research speed on Archaeo Studies plus 100%. 3 Arco engineer jobs. Turn consumer goods into research points. If built on a relic world, research speed plus 50%. And minor artifacts from Archaeo engineers is plus 0.5. Oh boy, okay. Living state. Deep space site.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Yeah, so just basically ring fence this if they can't. They can't take.
Tracking a new enemy fleet.
Yes, I know, thank you. Essentially, basically just stay here. Just stay here. Reinforce. Make certain
Science Division report success.
everything is going to be okay. More energy credits, that's good. Planetary FTL inhibitors, that's not going to do much for us at the moment. Okay, do you still have close to 6,000 fleet power, which is not good. And yeah, there goes Rastaban.
Science Division report success. Tracking enemy fleet.
Yeah, there's fusion missiles. What I wanted to do. Coil gun. Ceramo metal armor.
Station reports enemy contact. Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Okay, right. We need to reduce the amount that we are buying from...
Tracking enemy fleet.
And then we can reduce the amount of these that we are selling. And hopefully that will still balance things out. Let me see. Month. Okay, yeah, that has balanced things out. In vague terms, anyway. In very, very vague terms. Claims. I'm just gonna basically push through all of this. Use up our influence as we can. Oh, great. They're coming in as well.
Lost to enemy action.
They're coming in as well. This is not good. This is not good. Ugh. The place we generated in was not a good place. Unfortunately, it was not a good place for us to generate. Okay, let's reduce the amount of minerals we're selling. Everything is positive across the board.
Tracking a new enemy fleet.
Okay, yeah, they look like they're oh no, that's just the mandate of Intham. Okay. Let's say what happens if we surrender? They get our planet. Which is not what we want to do. Okay, they're sending some of their fleets back. Doesn't look like they have enough confidence in themselves to be able to take us on. Let's get another defense platform up. Let's get another defense platform up. Okay, there's another 150. I know we need 151. Like, lacking 0.
Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet. Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's the Figuran Council. Got way more fleet power than us. Oh boy, this may be a game over.
A new enemy fleet.
This may be a game over right now. What time is it? It's 8, or just gone 8 o'clock for me. Okay. I may have to go away and rethink this a little bit.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
I mean, the devs did say that this was a difficult start. The devs did say that this was going to be a difficult start. They didn't lie about that. It's just the place we generated in.
Enemy action.
Place we generated in was not a
tracking enemy fleet.
One that we really wanted. A bit of a shame. And okay, there we go. 5,000. Oh no, sorry, reading the wrong thing. 1,686 military power. Okay, so where's our fleets? Okay, they are...
Fleet action underway.
Okay, so we do have more fleet power than them, so hopefully if we just sit here
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
and wait for them to come in piecemeal, we sit here and just wait for them to come in piecemeal, we might be okay. Let's see, heal up.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Okay, there's 1,700.
Fleet action underway.
Okay, looks like they're warping away actually. That's 3,000 there.
Spaceport reports
Probably,
enemy contact. Fleet action underway.
it's about even in terms of... Oh, wait, we've got another 1,000 coming in. However...
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Okay, right. Right, okay. So they are warping out a little bit. We've got 3,000 there. Hopefully we can repair up a little bit. Before the next ones come in.
Fleet action underway.
Okay, there we go. There's the next one coming in. 2,600.
Fleet lost.
Oi, no, come back here. There we go.
Fleet action underway.
They're actually coming in. There we go. Okay, looks like we might lose our Corvette.
Fleet lost.
Yep, there we go. We've just lost our Corvette system, so we are unfortunately a little bit damaged from all of this. But we have managed to fight off at least some of them. So we know there was 2,000 there. There was another 2,000 around there. Okay, you're good. Go and heal up. Please. Just go and heal up. Because you desperately need to do that. Right, do we see any others around here? Okay, so if we settle the status quo, neither side currently occupies claimed territory. Okay, so that's the one up north. And then this one, okay, that says status quo will end with no territories changing hands. Whether that's true or not is going to be another matter. Okay, we can reinforce for 4 ships. Okay, so that's just going to be in Biv Station because everywhere else is not under our control. Because everywhere else is not under our control, but hopefully, once again, we'll be able to do a few things. Okay, well, there's one. How many robots do we have? We have 3 robots. So maybe we'll be able to throw some robots at the MSI. Hopefully we'll be able to throw a few robots at MSI when they come along next time. Probably want a little bit more food. Let's keep that going. Okay. Right, so... Okay, we may just have to wait this out. In which case I'm just gonna increase the speed and... essentially, like I just said, wait things out. See how we go. This is definitely going to be interesting. We do not have another general. Okay, so adaptable, cautious. I will recruit another cautious person. And edicts. Do we have... Oh, I could turn off... I could turn off the maps of stars, couldn't I? Okay, there's nothing else there that we can do. How is our technology coming along? Okay, 10 months on the armor. Everything else is going to be... That's going to take absolutely forever to build up then. We are unfortunately all at 91% war exhaustion with the people up north. I'm gonna say, I just built something for... Oh, we got a new asset from the Figuran Council. Have a quick look what is then. So, Operation Skill Manipulation and Diplomacy. Could be interesting. Let's just see what we have. So they are matched as equivalent to us in fleet power. The mandate is superior, unfortunately. Yeah, currently have terrible relations. Don't necessarily want to insult them, but I will declare them our rivals. As I will also declare you our rival, and we'll get 1 extra influence a month. Yep, there we go. From rivalries +1. Do we actually have... We do. Scavenge and research, so we'll have to see what we get there. Have to see what we get there. Just keeping an eye and double checking on how everything else is going. Gosh, do I risk pushing forwards? Do I risk pushing forwards?
Battle debris secured.
Okay, so you are researching all of the debris. Oh, hang on, that's got 1.5 fleet power. Is that going to be... Are we going to be enough? Well, I'm going to have to risk it. Okay, there's our armor. We can get a destroyer, we can get a starhold. I think I'll focus on the destroyer for now. You are moving in.
Engaging enemy station.
Okay.
Battle debris secured.
There goes the defense platform. And hopefully this will be enough to get the... Nope. Yep, there we go. 100% war exhaustion. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye out, keeping an eye out. Okay, we may be able to do this. We may be able to do this.
Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet.
There we go. That is now back under our control, but unfortunately we do have you there. Which way are you going? Okay, you're going up. So yeah, we need you to get out quickly. We need you to get out quickly. Come on, be quicker. Be quicker. There we go. Okay, right. Upgrade. Okay, yeah, you're just going to come back in and defeat that. That's 5,000, 6,000 fleet power there. I don't think we're going to be able to match that. Even with this. Yep, that's the maximum.
Enemy contact. Spaceport lost to enemy action.
That is the maximum we're going to be able to get. Just in terms of defense platform. So if we reinforce you and see how many shipyards. Okay, we've got 3 more corvettes. This may be it.
Fleet action underway.
This may be it, people. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the main one.
Fleet lost. Military station lost to enemy action.
Yep, this may be it. Yep, I think this is going to be it. So this one is... Yeah, that's the one where if we surrender, they get all of it. So if we surrender to here... Okay, obviously we've lost that one. However, that does mean that they are now... They are now leaving because they have technically no reason... They have no reason to be in our territory anymore. So unfortunately, we have now become egalitarian and a fanatical spiritualist. Unfortunately, and we are democratic. So, right. Very, very cheeky. A very, very cheeky, thing. Okay, so I need to remember... Okay, so embrace. So shifts its ethics towards militarist. And shifts towards authoritarian. So it does need 5,000 unity. Support is greater than 20%. And we do not have fanatic authoritarian. So basically we can't go from the basic one to above it. The good news is we now should have 2245 0906. Okay, so we should have enough. We've got 10 years where we can basically hide and rebuild and try and get things better. Repair. Repair. Okay, and if we basically move all of you back up to Rastodon, or Rastaban rather, science ship. Okay, one of you can scavenge and research in here, and one of you can scavenge and research. Or you... I'm gonna say, no, you're not doing that. There we go. Okay, you can do that there. So that's going to get us a little bit of extra stuff, and that is...
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Yeah, quite a lot of enemies that I probably should not have sent you in to fight. I probably should not have sent you in to fight that.
Spaceport lost to enemy action. Battle debris secured.
Okay, well the good news is our fleet, our special fancy ship, decided to retreat. Is good.
Battle debris secured.
But unfortunately we are now being attacked in our
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
home world. And I don't think this can hold up to it.
Military
There
station
are
lost.
86%. And there goes an army landing on our planet.
Tracking enemy fleet.
Okay, here's our ship back. That's not going to be enough. That is definitely not going to be enough. Nah. Nah. 91% war exhaustion. When can they? 24 months. So, oh no. 24 days until fourth peace. Okay, guys. Get your salutes ready. Get your salutes ready.
Incoming enemy ground forces.
Because
All
RIP.
enemy ground elements have been completely overrun. The planet is lost.
Because I think RIP us. That is going to be
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
us done for.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Here we go. Peace offer. The worst possible outcome. Game over. Oh dear. Your empire has been destroyed. So we can have a look as an observer. I think we'll probably just have a continue as an observer so we can see where basically we are, where the others are. Okay, so where is... yeah, we basically, yeah, I don't think we had much luck here, because we've got the non-hegemonous thing there. That was us managing to win them. Where is MSI, Dynastic Union? Here they are. Minimar was on the other side of the galaxy to us. So we did have... Oh, there we go. He's just popping in and making sure that we can see a few things. Okay, we can't actually click on the... Right, we can't actually click on the stuff to see discussions and things because we don't actually have an empire anymore. There's going to be a fight between these two to see who gets the remainder of our territories then. That's going to be a fight to see who gets the remainder of our territories. I think it's probably going to be a, yeah. Okay, so that's a fallen empire there. So that's why we had the Gaia world over here then. Who else were our potential neighbours? So the Alliance of Imperium of Fabraha. Okay, can't see that either. Okay, yep. That was that kind of went how I was expecting it to go, but wasn't necessarily how I wanted it to go. And oh yep, here we go. We've got all of the science ships flooding in now. So yeah, that was not quite how I wanted things to end. That was definitely not how I wanted things to end. Let me go, and I think I will take a bit more time. We'll try again. We will try again with our next stream. And I'm going to go and see who is live now, and maybe if there's no one particular that I want to raid, maybe we will be able to go and have a look at someone else who is playing Stellaris and maybe doing better than us. Potentially maybe doing better than us. Me just have a look. World, Final Fantasy VIII, Basements and Basilisks. No, I'll go and see if there's someone who's playing Stellaris that we can go and say hello to. Sort by recently started and see who we've got. Okay, someone's doing Payback Origins, started 26 minutes ago. I'll go and see what they're like, see if they're interesting. And otherwise, we do have a few other people we can go and say hello to. Just see who this person is like. Not particularly. Let me just continue going on. Here, let me see them. Let's see what they're like. Hey, someone else. Apparently someone from London. That might be interesting to check out. Let me just wait for the adverts to go by. But yeah, not Unfortunately, not as successful as I was really hoping it was going to be. But maybe next stream we'll be able to do a little bit more work and be a little bit more productive. Really? Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to go and say hello to this person. So I'm aware that we only got a few, but let's just go and say hello nevertheless. So let me just raid message and set up the raid for someone called Fairly Tactical. So make sure to go and say hello, check how things are going, and I will see people next time with hopefully a little bit more of a productive stream. But thank you very much everyone for stopping by, watching, chatting, lurking, all of that good stuff. And I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.
B. How are you doing?